Hello everyone, my name is Pankaj. Welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to discuss the internship opportunities for the engineering student from India in Canada. So basically, I have Pratham with me, who is in his undergrad, who is pursuing his engineering in India. But in his summer break, he is in Canada. He's in Ottawa, and he's doing his internship at University of Ottawa. So let's start the video quickly so that we'll come to know how he applied into the University of Ottawa for the internship and many other doubts that an engineering student has and that an engineering student can obtain from Pratham. So hi Pratham, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for giving me time. And so today, if I first of all, could you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, I'm Pratham Telyani. I'm third year student from IIT Dhanbad. I'm pursuing Bachelor's of Technology in Engineering Physics. Yeah.
Okay, so he's from IIT Dhanbad. This is one of the owned, very known university and the undergrad engineering college in India. So Pratham, how did you get the opportunity to work at University of Ottawa, and what are you actually working at, like which department?
So the way that it worked for me was that I had applied through MyTax, which is a program which allows Indian students to do an internship in Canada. Okay. So the way it works is that you have to give an application, and there are a lot of different fields for this. So like regardless whatever your engineering field is, computer science, electronics, and whatever your research interests are within those, whether they be like AI, there is robotics, there is physics, which is what I'm doing more of, and chemistry, chemistry, biology, any field you would have an interest in pursuing. They have projects there, and MyTax, they've got a website. You can just Google and find out what the application is, but you have to apply with your CV, your transcript, you have to give a statement of purpose, and I think you need a letter of recommendation.
Okay.
So those sort of things you apply, sort of, and you give your application, you choose your top 7 priorities, and then you have interview stages with professors.
Okay.
And once you get your interviews with your professors, the professors themselves give their preference order of the students they want to take. Okay. And accordingly you're matched with based on both of the professor and the students' interests, and you get matched with professors. Okay. And that's how it works.
So the professor that you are talking about are the professors at the university or at your college in India?
No, at the universities in Canada. So they submit what their projects they would like to give to students from MyTax.
Okay.
And through MyTax, they will take your interview and they will sort of select students to take from.
Okay. And students, I'll be mentioning the website as well. I'll take the website from Pratham, and I'll put the link on the description in the video. Also, Pratham, is it only for the IIT colleges, or is it also for the colleges like Tier 3, Tier 4? Because not all the students in India study in IIT or NITs, right? So there are students who pursue their engineering in various branches in some Tier 4 colleges or Tier 3 colleges that is not as high ranked as compared to IIT and NITs, for example. So what do you suggest? Like even they can apply, or is it only for IITs and NITs?
Obviously, being from a better institute is going to help in your application. That is natural. Okay. But it is not like only IITs can get selected. For example, I know people who are here doing MyTax interns who are from colleges which are not necessarily the top colleges.
Okay.
They are students who are from other colleges which are more like, for example, even private colleges like VIT Manipal are there.
Wow.
And some students who are from colleges in the south, which I honestly can't remember the names of.
Okay.
But they are it's not like you have to be from an IIT or an NIT to get in, but obviously that will help in your application.
Okay.
And also what's more important, I feel, is your grades, your CGPA, and your research experience beforehand. Okay. Because those are the things that the professors are looking for. They're looking for students who've got some level of research experience beforehand and some level of interest in the fields that they want to go to. They don't want necessarily students who are from IIT Bombay who might not have any interest in their field. They want students who are interested in the field to do research for them.
Okay. So what would be the minimum eligibility criteria? Because we speak about, since you told that any college student with a research interest or with the interest and who has the capacity and capability can apply using the website. to foreign universities for the internship, but what would be the minimum eligibility criteria? Like, what would be the expected CGPA? There should be a threshold of CGPA that you have already come across. So what do you think? What would be the range exactly required? And is it required until third year of engineering? Because I think you're in the third year of engineering right now. So what would be the, for 6 semesters, so what would be the average aggregate CGPA that is required?
So when you apply, you need to have a minimum CGPA. I am forgetting whether it's 7.5 or 8, but it's one of those two.
Okay.
So that is minimum. You need to at least send your application.
Okay.
And to get like selected, I would say that having above 8.5 is a minimum requirement. Anything if you have above 9, I think that's good enough. And I'm currently in my 6th semester is over. So that's why I'm here doing this internship. So you apply though with your 4th semester grades.
Oh wow.
Since you apply almost a year before in advance, you have to send the applications open. So it's your 4th semester grades that are important, and till then you need, I would say, at least 8.5, but above 9 would be something which is ideal for this.
So this is an absolute superb news that the CGPA will be just calculated until your 4th semester. Now 1st and 2nd semester are pretty easy. So please make sure that you score very well, so that in 3rd and 4th, even if you score a little lesser CGPA, the aggregate would be above 7.5. But again, as Pratham told, it is better if you have CGPA above 8, above 8.5 and above 9, because greater the CGPA, greater the chances of you getting enrolled in the universities abroad. The next question would be, Pratham, so you told me that you need CGPA, you have to apply using your CV, and you have the letter of recommendation from your faculty, like from India, from any of the faculty in India. What are the other expenses that you had like while coming to Canada? So was that expenses bared by you, or it was bared by the college where you are pursuing?
So the way it works for my tech students is that you are given a allowance or a stipend.
Okay.
But the stipend you only get after you come to Canada and you open a Canadian bank account.
Okay.
So the thing is that initially the flights and the accommodation for the first month, I had to give out of my own pocket.
Okay.
But and some food for the first 2 weeks, I think. And then I think at the end of 2 weeks or 2 or 3 weeks, one of those, you get your first payment, which is that. So you get reimbursed for, they've got fixed amount of prices. For example, I think it was $1,500 for airfare. So if your tickets costed less, doesn't matter, you get 1,500.
Okay.
And then for example, for accommodation, you get a certain amount, which I think is it is still it is more than what was required for me to get in Ottawa. And Ottawa is also, as I'm sure you are aware, quite an expensive city. So if you are in other institutes which are in more of the college towns, you might even get accommodation much cheaper. And in those cases, your accommodation, the money that they give you is surplus for that. And they give you a living stipend of, I think it was $200 per week for food and other expenses, which is also comfortable to manage. So I think that if you initially you have to give certain amount of money upfront, that's the airfare and the accommodation. But after that, the amount of money they give you is sufficient to cover all your this. And I'm pretty sure that if you save wisely, you can even save money from this and take home.
Okay. And how many months of internship is this? Like, is it of 3 months or 4 months, or how many months?
It's for 3 months. So it's actually for 12 weeks totally. That comes around to 3 months.
Okay. And what about the visa process? Like, did the third party vendor take care of it, or you had to do the visa process?
So they tell you when to start applying for the visa, and they give you certain documents to sort of help you, but you have to do all the visa on your own. But what I find is that luckily from my college in particular, a lot of students had got selected. So we were able to do the visa process together. We were able to go to the visa office together, get it together and do all the procedure together, and we managed to get it within the time. But it was quite tight, I would say. Some people had considered delaying their flights because they were worried about the visa. So I would say that if you get selected in this, you'll get selected in, I would say, January. You get the news of being selected. I would say start applying for visa as soon as you can, because it will take 2 to 3 months to get the visa process unless you because like it also depends on like you need to go to the
Yes.
embassy, so it
Yeah.
depends on like that's only there in certain major cities.
Yes.
Those sort of things are there.
Okay, and the internship begins from June.
The internship begins typically like the internship start from May 1st.
Okay.
But often the professors will say that the date is flexible.
Okay.
So you decide when you want to start, which would be according to when your college ends and when your college next semester would begin.
Okay.
So for me, my project started on May 9th.
Okay.
And 12 weeks means that it will end on June 29th.
Okay. So
July 29th.
29th.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, as Pratham said, initial cost you have to bear it from your pocket, but everything is reimbursed. So once you come to Canada or any particular country, so you have to open your account there, and you can reimburse all the amount that you have spent. There will be a certain limit, so you need to spend that much amount. If you spend extra, you have to pay from your pocket. Apart from that, the internship is for 3 months, so you can it's flexible again. You can choose the months that like you have vacation or you have a summer break, and you can come across those months and you can pursue your internship. Apart from this, Pratham, what is the work that the university is expecting from you? Now you have got selected at University of Ottawa, so what is the work that they are expecting from you, and whether University of Ottawa is also paying you? Because you told me that my tax is paying you, but whether University of Ottawa is also paying you?
So University of Ottawa is not paying me.
Okay.
Only my tax is paying me.
Okay.
And the way it works is that my professor is sort of had given a project.
Okay.
So my job was to work on that project during the time.
Okay.
So personally, I found that the professor was very easygoing, and he was very understanding of the procedure. So he was very helpful at the beginning, and he gave me all the necessary resources so that I could read up on the particulars for the project and I could begin working on the project as soon as possible.
Okay.
And so that's what the work is expected. And generally, I'm typically expected to work a normal work week, so 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and weekends are typically off. So yeah.
So you can enjoy during the weekends. And also the professor here, I mean, you might have seen the difference when compared to India, when compared here. So they are more of flexible even with your working hours, because if it's 9 to 5, you can come around at 10 to 6 in case of some emergency. So that's a flexible point when you study or do your internship abroad. So I think we have come across all the points. So we have come across the eligibility. We have come across all the tier colleges can apply. I'll mention the website as well where you can go ahead and apply. Also, in terms of expense and in terms of income, at the end of 3 months, you will have some amount of money that you will be taking home. So it's an advantage, that is, you get an experience here at in the abroad, plus you get paid and you save some amount of money that you can go ahead and spend in your home country. Other than this, also if you have made link with the professor, so this usually helps if you're going to pursue your masters. So you can directly go ahead and connect with the professor and tell them that I want to work under you in my master. So you can go ahead and do masters in thesis based. So what is thesis based is you again work under the professor, you publish a paper or you do some research, and then you can go ahead and do PhD as well. So this is the outcome of entire process. You do your undergrad in India. In the summer break of the 3rd year, that is the internship period, you can come across to Canada or across different countries using MyTax. They are the third-party vendor that help the students in India to go across different countries to do their internship. So my only suggestions to all the students out there who are pursuing their undergrads is please maintain your CGPA high. That's one of the most important criteria, not only to get internship, but also to get a job and also to get the master's seats if you want to pursue your masters in abroad. Apart from this, Pratham, every time I ask, whenever I take an interview, I ask them if there is any suggestions that you would like to give the undergrad students, like first year, second year, third year, they are junior to you. So what is the advice and suggestion that you would like to give to the students there?
I would say definitely maintain your CGPA, and this is definitely a good opportunity if you want to go into research. And I think that oftentimes we as students, we sort of believe that, oh no, we have to go for a job, or the field that we have is the only field that we should pursue. But if you're in your first and second year, I would definitely say explore, study different fields, try different things. Even in your own college, talk to your professors, see if they've got any research projects that you can work on, and definitely try your hand at different things, because you'll only realize what you enjoy doing once you give it a try. And that's practically what I think, how I discovered I really enjoyed research, is by doing work under my professors in my second year. And I think that that's something which a lot of students overlook doing.
Yes, so thank you so much, Pratham, for your advice and suggestions. So that's it, students. So don't lose any hope. Even you, coming from any particular college, you have an opportunity to go ahead and study abroad. And do your internship abroad. In my undergrad, I was not aware of this program at all. I had done an internship in India itself, in my previous company where I worked for. But then this is a great opportunity. I know there are thousands and lakhs of students who are unaware about such opportunities. That's the reason I brought Pratham here, and I asked him his time. Today is again Thursday, but I asked him some amount of time in between his working hours just to give this video to students so that it helps you all. So that's it from my side. If you have any doubts, any questions, please do mention in the comment section. Me and Pratham, we both will be happy to help you. Also, I'll be mentioning Pratham's LinkedIn profile. You can connect with him and you can ask him questions. The better option is to mention in the comment section so that it's flexible and it's easy for everyone to see if they have the same questions. I'll be also mentioning the website, the MyTax website from where he applied and he got into. And we have covered almost everything. If you have liked the video, please click the thumbs up button. Please do share and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Pratham.
Yep.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.